Alright. Welcome everyone, welcome to my stream. Tonight I just feel like doing a Maliwan Takedown real quick. That's like my favorite go-to place to test out weapons, and so this has been sitting on my wall for a while. I've been mentioning this gun so much, the cost-effective optimized OPQ system. I love this gun, but the problem is it's level 57 and it's only Mayhem level 6. So unfortunately it's not going to be that good, but you know, so I love this gun. I just want to see if it still holds up. I have a great class mod to go with it. I have a pretty good artifact, so you know what, why not? Let's just see what happens. Favorite place for weapons testing. Up this late because a couple of days ago I got the COVID vaccine. I got the part 2 of the COVID vaccine. I got the Pfizer, and I gotta lie, it's making me feel like shit. And this morning I was had a little bit of a temperature. I was at 100.4, which isn't bad, but yeah, it's a fever. It's high. I definitely had really bad body aches this morning. I still have some body aches, although they're a little bit better now. And this happened a couple days ago. Wednesday was when I got the second shot. And headaches as well, but I'm still feeling kind of crummy, but it's getting a little better, but I'm not quite ready to go to bed yet. Plan, man, you should really be getting sleep if you're feeling ill. Well, why lay in bed when I know I'm going to be feeling shitty? Plus, I'm an insomniac, so why not?
Try and stay out of trouble. Or don't. I ain't your mom. Shoot more.
Not anything to sell. What else is that piece of crap? Alright. So I haven't tried this gun out since they've had the new purple path with Zane, so let's just see what happens. Make your way there
and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
This place is supposed to be secure. Let's clear
Oh, go, you tokens. I've done shield capacity in a while, why not? Ooh. I got 2 drones.
Hand over the brothers for me.
This gun is definitely cool, but it's definitely not very strong, I can tell. It fires weak bullets really fast. Pistol. I could use that with my infinity. Pinpoint accuracy. This thing fires so ridiculously fast. Well, it's all of Zane's kill skills on making it fire this fast.
Not sure where that came from.
Doggos. Critical hit damage bonus on it? Does not.
Begging for a burial.
Great if you always get critical hits. Oh, almost died. I think I know what the answer is going to be. Fighting this thing with the Kraken. Well, you're gonna fix this thing.
I'm on fire! Well, not literally.
Wow. Is that a Q system? Best track in the whole game right here. God damage, Jesus. Rebel yell, that thing's a piece of shit. Well, I'm not even going to try to use the OPQ system on the Valkyries. I know how that's going to end. Alright. Let's stick with bread and butter.
be ashamed of you. How the hell do you reload this thing?
Too many pretty lights.
Never gonna work, lady. Three of you, only two of me.
Keep going.
It's graphic capacity or whatever. It's a fucking shield. Too many bitches. Is that really it? Rerouter? Yeah. Well, forget that.
Nobody does.
Alright, so how is the OPQ system versus just a regular Q system? Oh, fuck that damage. Accuracy is a pinch worse. Reload time, that's about the same. Fire rate, much slower. Magazine, the same. Well, let's go with this because the damage, Jesus. It's like more than double. It's strong.
I call this a successful operation. Let's have us a Donnybrook then.
Well, if I'm hitting the critical area.
Death comes for us all. You first.
And I know I can just whip out the Monarch and just slap these guys to no end, but I like using different guns every once in a while. And so before Mayhem 2.0, this was my go-to gun. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Alright. What's that? Oh. No, thank you. let's mix things up and try. It's frozen. Let's do this just because of the pistol damage. And we'll try the infinity, why not?
Ain't the town red?
I know this gun doesn't do stellar damage. So, oh, never mind. I mean, if you want a gun where you can just hold down the trigger as long as you want, this is the gun.
Monkey gets.
Keeping my finger on the trigger.
Vision surgery.
Let's have us a Johnny Rock then. Still got it.
Let's just go back to the Monarch. heard that thing. Oh, I walked right into that.
Fired over here. Not a bit messy. Pay me for a clean takedown.
Brilliant work, Vault Hunter. That ass kicking will make Maliwan think twice before they come at us again.
Huh. Oh, another takedown. What crap did we not get? Shred of fire? It's a double damage. I'm not crazy about the anointment. The underbarrel attachment's shitty, but why not? But, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, okay. Ugh, no. 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 Gibbsworth, no. Face puncher, nope. Distributor's not that good anymore. No. 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 Nah. Ugh, so nothing good, huh?
It's no use.
Well, hello. My favorite gun? The Monarch. And this one has the Sentinel Cryo anointment on it. I wreck so much. I just wrecked Wotan. I think you just may have missed it. JJ Banks 20. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not sure if you caught it, but no, I just mopped the floor with Wotan using the Monarch. So yeah, this is currently my favorite gun. And then from Arms Race, I got a plasma coil with a pretty good anointment. And then, yeah, seen it, yeah. And then this gun, I can't wait until the next cartel event because I want a level 65 Mayhem 10 version of this gun, the OPQ system. I mean, this gun's pretty awesome, but I can definitely feel the level 57 on this. This gun just isn't that strong. But this was when friggin' Gearbox was releasing those level caps like 2-3 levels at a time. But I just got this. Isn't that the best assault rifle? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I really like it. I don't have it's not a double damage variant. Right now, thanks to the new purple path with Zane, I mean, I just wreck shit with this gun. It's crazy. Although I wouldn't I don't know if I'd even want a double damage variant on Zane because I'd go through ammo obviously twice as fast. But I mean, this more than gets the job done for me. I just got a new Shred of Fire, and so I'm gonna reload Takedown, just test that gun out. What about you? What are your favorite guns, JJ Banks? Friggin' loading times. Light Show. Yeah, the Vladov pistol from the that samurai cowboy western DLC. That is a damn good gun. Yeah. I love using that gun on Moe's and Flak. And I do have a good one on Zane, but I don't know, I just feel like using the Monarch more. But I wish I had a Light Show with the Sentinel Cryo Anointment. That'd be happy. Yeah, I think that's like the best pistol in the game. Oh, hi Leo. This is my streaming cat. There you go. Alright. So... Well, hi, Leo. What? Nope. You can't make up your mind. And so I just got this. I'm not crazy about the anointment, but I guess if there's a lot of things to kill all at once, then yes, this could be good, but I just wish I'd rather have the Sentinel Cryo Anointment, if not action skill and bonus elemental damage for next 2 magazines. I'm not crazy about the underbarrel attachment. I wish it was either like the double chain gun or the bipod. But I always liked the Shredifier. I mean, I just like the concept of the gun. I always thought this gun was pretty cool.
Now get out of here.
So let's just try this out and see how it works.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Push these legs back. I want us to kill for rear.
This will be just for the crack. Deadly.
I'm not really feeling this gun. Even as a double damage, it feels like it's not doing that much. Well, we're getting there. Yeah. That's it. Just hit level 65, trying to get takedown before I go to mayhem mode. That's not a bad idea. Did you ever play this game before they had Mayhem 2.0, like with all these different Mayhem levels, like the Mayhem like 1 through 10? So you never experienced like the original Mayhem in this? I'm on a friggin' assault rifle ammo already. Now, before, like when this game first released, there was Mayhem mode, but you got to, when you activated Mayhem mode, it synced every enemy to your level. And I don't know if you've played True Vault Hunter mode, but True Vault Hunter mode it's redundant in this. There's no point. Because right when you activate Mayhem mode, that's not bad. Right when you activate Mayhem mode, it syncs every enemy to your level. Therefore, that's like the efficient way to level. But with the old Mayhem system, there was levels 1 through 4. And it would kind of do the same thing on this, in that it would increase your drop rates, it would your experience, like your cash gains, etc., etc. And it would also increase like enemy armor and shields and health. But there were kind of unique modifiers that would come along with them, and the modifiers weren't that bad. Like, you had modifiers that would give you Like, non-elemental damage would be decreased by, like, something like 50%. But elemental damage would be increased by, like, 35%. Or you'd have a roll that would give you, like, your assault rifles and sniper rifles deal minus, like, 30 to 50% damage. But SMGs, pistols, and shotguns deal something like 50% plus damage. And I forgot what the other modifiers were, but I thought it was kind of cool. Like, if you had, I forgot, I had a pretty good Dictator, I guess before there was the Monarch. I had the Dictator, and it was an elemental variant, and I had the two modifiers, like you'd have increased assault rifle damage, and you'd have increased elemental damage, and those two combined, I was like wrecking everything. It was fun. But what was nice about that old Mayhem level, it didn't kill every single gun in this game, or at least I feel like the problem with the Mayhem levels in this game is that it becomes way too dependent on certain builds, certain guns. I mean, it's not like playing Borderlands 2, playing through the OP levels on that, or Ultimate Ball Hunter mode. Ooh. But even so, like, a number of YouTube videos that I've seen or guides always suggest, like, oh, you need to have this weapon or that shield, but what I really don't like is that certain guns that I used to have fun with, they're just not viable anymore on the higher Mayhem levels on this, which is kind of unfortunate. But this game has had so many patches, so many hot fixes. I know it's been a while since there's been a hot fix to this game. I think this game's overdue for one, but just dicking around with the Infinity. So put that one artifact back on. There we go.
Did that one have a bounty? No, sure.
Say this gun isn't the strongest, but there's something very satisfying about having infinite ammo. That and just a bottomless magazine. Yep, Infinity Pistol came back in this one, and I'd say this Infinity Pistol is it's a lot more common than it was in Borderlands 2. I mean, I think I only got the Infinity Pistol in Borderlands 2 legitimately, like, twice, and I've sunk a lot of hours into Borderlands 2. Whereas this one, I mean, I think I have... Well, this is the only good one that I have. And I think I have like maybe 3 or 4 others. But I believe this gun's a world drop. There's not a certain specific enemy or boss that drops this. You just gotta be lucky, unfortunately. But I mean, this is a gun where if you build for it, it's not bad. But it's not stellar either. Oh, that's a deathless. I don't want to use that. What class are you playing as? What's your favorite?
Come on, come on!
Oh, that was fun. Moe's is pretty good, although I hate to say it, but like Moe's used to be my favorite, but I'm just not digging Moe's anymore. I feel like I like the skills that Moe's has, where like you get a critical hit and it refunds some ammo back into your magazine. And then there's the capstone and the green path that gives you ammo regen, they increase fire rate. And she has a couple skills that give you like increased magazine size. I mean, I see that classes always be like, do you hate reloading? The B moves. I feel like in terms of like damage output, it's just, I just feel like she's kind of fallen behind. Unless, of course, you're an Iron Bear, which I'm really glad that they made her Iron Bear like actually worth using now. And see, I do have a flak as well, but yeah, I feel like ever since they came out with this purple path with Zane, he's like my go-to for mopping the floor with anything. And I haven't played as flak for a while. Oh, nice. I'd say, yeah, I definitely got this game at a good time. Yeah, with all the numerous patches that they've made to this game. I'm sure, did you hear that this game was buggy as hell when it first came out? I think it was only $30. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, man, this game was buggy as hell when it first came out. I don't know if you have you seen this class mod for Moe's. This is a good one to have, the Bloodletter. I mean, this is the only thing I use for Moe's. Ooh, oh man. So, I mean, just like the description says, like if you were to pick up like a health vial, it gives you shield instead. And if you have like something that regenerates health or like health regen per second, it gives you shield regeneration instead. I mean, yeah, it jacks up your shield delay and your shield recharge rate. But if you combine this with Deathless, the Deathless artifact, excuse me, you'll have a giant shield meter and you'll have pretty good sources of shield regen. But it's not seen on this class mod. That this class mod doesn't have it, but sometimes this Bloodletter class mod has a it ups the skill where like the lower your health is, the more damage you'll do. And if you combine Bloodletter with the Deathless artifact, I mean, you can do up to 100% damage. It's nuts. I think I do have a Deathless right now. Yeah, I always use Deathless on Moe's. Yeah, it reserves, it puts you at 1 health, but it doubles your shield capacity. I mean, it sounds crazy, but well, I'd rather have like a giant shield meter. But yeah, there's better Bloodletters than this one. Yeah, I got so many on Moe's. And we're just blowing through this.
Discontinue that drone!
Green monster class mod. That's the one that gives you like bonus corrosive damage, like the longer you have like the trigger pulled or something. So I think that comes from the Handsome Jackpot DLC. That class mod isn't too bad, but I always feel like the Bloodletter will just out-damage that one now. Yep. Yeah, Monarch only drops on OP level 6. Oh, fortunately, there's a half-decent method to farming kilovolt to get the Monarch. Apparently, after you kill him, you just kill yourself, and you'll be put back at the respawn point right before you fight him. and then you go back into the arena and he spawns again. I mean, yeah, you're gonna be losing money, but you'll be saving yourself, you know, a bunch of time on loading screens. Yeah, I think I found that on... I think there was some YouTuber I was watching who actually showed that. But I think that's what makes farming these weapons like such a hassle. It's like you kill the boss. It's like the boss doesn't give me a drop I'm looking for, fine. But then you gotta quit and come back in, and you don't think about how much time you're wasting with those friggin' loading screens. But yeah, with Kilovolt, like, he comes back every single time. Kill him, kill yourself, and then he'll come back. I mean, unfortunately, like, when you're playing this, money is pretty much no object, so...
Possible you picked the wrong battle.
So just stare at something and they die. Yeah. I guess loading screens are less of a problem on PC. Friggin' PC Master Race. What are you playing this on? PS4? Me too. Like I said, loading times aren't bad, but they just get annoying after a while. Pretty much out of ammo. Oh man. I'd say like this gun is... I'm pretty sure... Fuck. Plasma Coil's better than Monarch in every single way. Although, I can't wreck bosses as easily with the Plasma Coil versus the Monarch. This shred of fire ended up being a piece of crap. Arms, yep, it's from Arms Race. I think I finally got lucky. Finally got the Plasma Coil that I wanted. Although I wouldn't mind having a... Well, I guess it'd be redundant if I got a Plasma Coil with the Cryo Anointment, because... Well, this one pretty much does it already. Well, I have one with that does the bonus 150% radiation damage if you're below 50% health. I'd love to... Actually, I do have one of those. But yeah, I think I have enough Plasma Coils that I'm happy with. But yeah, this is a damn good gun. It's powerful. I think this is like the best SMG in the game. The problem is you just have to suffer through arms race. I think you have to pay for arms race. I think you get it with that season pass too. Arms race isn't bad. The interesting thing about arms race is that it's like playing day one launch Borderlands 3. There's no mayhem. It's like you're playing the base game, which is kind of interesting. Like when you like, have you heard of arms race? Like, do you understand like the premise of it? Yeah. Yeah, you just go into this arena. You have no gear, no skills, no guardian rank. There's no mayhem modifiers. You pretty much just go in there naked. I mean, there's like a chest at the start that you get 2 white rarity weapons, and then you just go around and kill enemies, go to loot rooms. But it's kind of interesting. Like how I just said, there's no mayhem levels, so you're not fighting enemies who have like plus 1,000% health or anything like that. It really feels like you're playing the base game, no mayhem mode. But what's kind of nice is that every gun that you pick up, like a green gun can feel amazing, blues feel great, purple guns feel amazing, legendaries actually feel like legendaries, even like the really crappy legendaries, the ones I like to call bargain bin legendaries, the legendary guns that are just pieces of crap that the whole Borderlands community knows that are no good. You can get one of those and you can wreck an arms race. But you have every time you do arms race, I can do one after this. I can kind of show you how it works, but it's definitely much easier with multiple people. But it's okay. I just don't like it how these new legendaries, you can only get them from arms race. Let me wreck Wotan real quick with the Monarch. Wotan the Invincible, big deal.
That is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
I hurt now. Come on. You like the tizzy? Yes and no. It goes through ammo very, very fast. And I still have yet to get a tizzy that I actually, like with parts and anointments that make me happy. There's like a triple damage variant of it. That's what I want, and I want one with a good anointment. But I kind of understand the gimmick of it. Like, once it's overheated, that's when it really starts doing damage and fires really fast. But then, like, it almost always breaks on me. I always feel like by the time I start doing really good damage with it, I'm out of ammo. But it's not going to stop me from farming more of them.
I'm on fire! Nothing really.
Well, that was easy.
Brilliant work, Vault Hunter. That ass kicking will make Maliwan think twice before they come at us again.
Yay.
This is my flash dance.
Where's your boss? Get out of here. There we go. Let me see what crap I got. Super radiation. Gatlin got no. Hunter Seeker. Lyuda, that used to be good. No, Moonfire, no. Asball, no. Another Lyuda, no. No. Wrath, no. Expert, no. Jeez, 3 Lyudas? Damn. The Dictator, now obsolete because of the Monarch. Huh. No Woodblocker. Kipsworth, no. Wait, Side Shadows Eruption? Sure. Ugh, a bunch of crap. Ugh. Well, that was fun. But, I can do a round of arms race. I can show you how it works. Stormblind Complex. Again, these load times, Jesus. Yeah, Zane's my favorite character now. When this game first came out, Zane was awful. All of his skills were... they just didn't work. They were so underwhelming and underperforming. I tried using his Digiclone. I felt like its damage just did nothing. The Sentinel just tickled enemies. The barrier gives you decent survivability, but Zane is now finally awesome. So yeah, Zane is my favorite character now. Alright, so this is the whole map, and these are like the loot rooms. And so you go to these loot rooms. First you have to clear them out. You have to kill all the enemies that are in there, which unlocks, 2 chests at a time. And within these specific loot rooms, that's where like the new legendaries drop. But what's frustrating about this is that you can't spend as much time as you want within Arms Race. There's this murder cane that kind of encircles the whole area, and it kind of zooms in on you. And if you get caught in this murder cane, like, it deals damage to you like quickly. And so you constantly have to like stay on the move. So it's kind of like a literal race. But I feel like farming Arms Race by yourself, it's not really efficient. You're better off like doing this co-op, so that way you and your buddy have like double the chances of like getting. But yeah, here I am, and as you can see, I have nothing. And no skills, no nothing. And every time you drop into Arms Race, you always start by a white chest, but it's always going to give you white rarity weapons to boot. So what I got? A flat-off pistol, a doll SMG. Let's see. Usually there's a chest up there. Looks like there's not. But luck is like a big factor in arms race. Depending on your starting gear, it can make all the difference. It can set you up for success, or you can just be outright screwed and just die early. And so there's two circles. This first inner circle, this is like the safe zone. If you stay within this, the murder cane's not going to get you no matter what. And then there's this outer circle. The outer circle, I mean, you can leave this inner circle, but then that outer circle, that will start it will shrink, it'll start coming in. And anything outside of that outer circle, that's the murder cane. That is what will kill you. And so what kind of guides my judgment when I do arms race is I'll go to the loot rooms that are within this safe zone. So like there's a loot room all the way over here. I could go there, but as you can see on the right side, it says murder cane has stopped. So I have 2 minutes until it shrinks. And so 2 minutes to run all the way here, clear out that room. I'm probably not going to be able to do all that in time because the murder cane's probably going to be on top of my ass. And the murder cane forces you to retreat. It forces you to stay on the move or else you're just going to die. So let's see. I think the tizzy drops at this one. So I think I'll head there. I don't know if all that makes sense. But there's kind of a learning curve. Well, I guess not that much of a learning curve involved with this. But it definitely had me scratching my head the first time, I started playing this. But yeah, it just feels weird, like, playing this without all of my awesome loot that I worked so hard for, and all my skills, all my guardian tokens. It's like just playing this game naked, pretty much. But at the same time, like I said, like the rarity weapons, like blues will feel good, purples will feel amazing, legendaries actually feel legendary. What? Oh snap! There's a chest over there. And spider ants are fucking awful to fight. Screw you! Oh, what's kind of funny is even though mayhem isn't active in this, the weapons can still show up, like still have anointments on them. And it still says like they're mayhem level 10. Just so that way, like all these weapons that I get, I can still take them with me. Like there's transport boxes like scattered throughout the map, so I can send them back to my bank. So that consecutive hits, that works. That anointment works. That's not going to work because I don't have access to my skills. I can't use barrier. You can't use phase cast. I don't have any action skills, so that doesn't help me. But, yeah. Down me. Do it. Do it. You gonna down me? Go ahead. But you definitely have to be a lot more strategic when you play this. I think what's most frustrating about this is that
Go ahead and take that.
your grenades don't do squat until you get a grenade mod. I mean, it's like throwing a wadded up piece of paper. A lot of white stuff. I still don't know how, like, the loot mechanic works in arms race. I think the longer you stay in arms race, I think that's what increases, like, the quality of loot. Like, I'm not gonna get white stuff forever. Eventually, I'll start seeing more greens. Let's see, what do I have? A U-Rad. Anything with U-Rad, I love. Shotgun. But yeah, it's like, it can get hard just to, like, certain weapons, like, just absolutely suck in arms race. I hate anything Torg. A lot of the TDRs I don't particularly care for, even though there's that whole, like, reload, throw, grenade gimmick. I feel like it's just a waste of ammo. Eh. Not really a fan of Hyperion weapons. Unless it's a Hyperion shotgun. Drop anything good. No, man. I don't think, yeah, like the rocket launchers, I think they're worthless in this one. In Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel, rocket launchers were so good. And it felt like such a nice change because I felt like in Borderlands 1, rocket launchers weren't even that good. It's like you had to fire them at point blank range just for them to do decent damage. But in this, I feel like they're not that good. I mean, they're so-so in arms race, but as a whole, I just don't really think so. Yeah, put me below 50% health. Yeah. Oh shit! I think I just screwed myself. Oh no, I can get it. There we go. Yeah, a lot of the rocket launchers I just find disappointing in this game. It was like usually it was like your ace in the hole to get like second wind, but I don't know if you. Ooh, what's that? What's that? This is what I like to call a bargain bin legendary. I'll try it. It's freaking corrosive paste. We'll see. Alright. Do we get any tizzy? Not from this one. What about here? Oh, screw you. No tizzy. Ugh. Oh, that's lame. Alright, I guess we'll move on to another loot room. Oh, what's this? The law. Ooh, this is good for this. I'll use that over the boring gun. It is a boring gun. I mean, it sounds cool on paper, but the damage is just awful, so I'd rather use something else. Let's see, the Hot Foot Teddy drops from there. Let's see, and then after a certain amount of time, these airdrops show up. Let's see, we can do one of those. I'm just gonna blow past these guys because I only got. Oh, there's a wrench. There's only about 2 minutes until the motorcade starts moving again. Blue stuff. On my way. Yeah, it's like you really can't like dilly-dally at all in this. It's like you gotta keep moving. Oh, thank goodness, man. Good shields make all the difference in this. Shotgun. It's a worthless artifact. A lot of these enemies, like, I just don't want to waste my time with. Let's use the wall and see how good that is. Oh, shit.
Trigger finger's getting tired over here.
Focus. That's another bargain bin legendary that might be good in this. Jesus. Hold still, damn it. Slow traveling orb of death. Alright, this gun makes me happy. Man, like what I was saying earlier, like legendaries actually feel like legendary weapons. It's like they just wreck everything, and justifiably so. Oh, damn it. Oh. That's it. So this loot room is cleared. Another important thing to point out is that there are no ammo vending machines. Well, there's only one, and it's right before the final boss, but otherwise there are no weapon ammo machines in this map. So it's like you really gotta like open up every lootable. Alright, what do we got? No legendaries? Aw. That's a good Maliwan pistol. Oh, shield, why not? Let's say the Maliwan pistols are actually pretty good in this. Yeah, I don't want that white crap. Now there's the murder cane. Oh no, oh man, see. So I should have done these two airdrops first, But I can't now because it's outside of the murder cane, so if I go out there, I'll just get killed. I'll get shredded. I mean, it's not instant death, but, I mean, you'll be dead within maybe like 10-15 seconds. I guess I can run all the way to that one.
The safe zone is stable for now.
Favorite manufacturer? I'd probably say Vladov. I mean, not just because of the Monarch. Like, when I first played this game, I felt like anything Vladov was just cool. I've always liked the high rate of fire, the double barrels, like you can have a double barrel pistol, a double barrel like chain gun. Those are pretty cool. And I love Vladov sniper rifles. Vladov sniper rifles in this are awesome. Like this pistol I'm using is a Vladov, and yeah, it has like the double barrel attachment, so you can fire twice as fast. I mean, you'll go through ammo twice as fast, obviously, but I just think that's cool. But yeah, I can definitely say I don't like anything Torg. I feel like Torg weapons are just awful in this game, except for a couple of legendaries. Tedior, Atlas I like. There's some Atlas assault rifles that I really, really like. The whole smart bullets thing, it's pretty nifty. Dahl I don't really care for, although Dahl is pretty good in this, I will say. I mean, a white or even green Dahl pistol or assault rifle can get you very far in this. The COV weapons, those are pretty interesting too. I like it how you don't have to reload, your weapon just overheats instead. Ooh, what's that? Hot spring. And then of course there's the Maliwan weapons, like, I'm kind of on the fence about Maliwan guns. I mean, some of them are okay, some of them are good. Maliwan weapons are great in this, but if I'm playing like on Mayhem 10, but even so, like, but when you're playing like on the higher Mayhem levels, it's like, you're supposed to only be using legendaries. What about you? Who's your favorite manufacturer? Oh, and speaking of, like in the previous Borderlands, like Borderlands 2 and Borderlands pre-sequel, Vladov was my favorite manufacturer in those as well. Especially like those Vladov pistols. Ooh, those were so much fun to use.
See that?
That murdercade is looking hungry. Better get moving.
Oh, who's behind me? I gotta sell some crap. Another thing that's interesting about arms race is that a lot of the loot, or at least like the chests, they're completely random in this. So like the next time I play arms race, that chest may not be there. Like Torpenality. I think Torg wasn't too bad in Borderlands 2. What I liked about Torg weapons in that game was that they didn't have an element. They were just explosive, and that was it. But now, in this game... Oh shit, I hate these guys. These guys like to randomly show up. Bam! Oh, what's that? Oh, for... I still do not understand the point in this gun. I hate the operator. Have you seen this gun before or heard of it? This gun's stupid. So, apparently how this gun works is that, it will kill anything, granted, if you can. If that makes any sense. Like, if all of your stats, your gear, give you the capacity or the ability to kill an enemy, it will do it in one shot. But if you can't, then it will do 2 damage. And that's it. But what some YouTubers have pointed out is that this gun just does not work on Mayhem 10 because you're fighting enemies that have plus like 500% health. But I mean, like, the point is, like, if you can overkill an enemy, it will kill them in one shot. But if you can't, then yeah, it will just do 2 damage. But I wonder if Gearbox will patch this because, or maybe it's just an extremely gimmicky weapon. But right now, this thing has no use. Oh, I just know it's a Maliwan weapon. I just noticed it doesn't have an element to it. That's weird. But yeah, that thing's a piece of crap, unfortunately. Alright, I got a bunch of crap to sell. Clogging up my inventory. Oh, I forgot I had that.
Sure you don't want store credit instead? I'll put it to good use.
Hot Spring already got a few of those.
Usually I deal in organs, but this is close enough.
Let's see. Alright, and so I'm pretty much at the end of Arms Race, so as you can see, like, the little safe zone is right within here, and so it pretty much forces you to head to the boss. So, like, the safe zone is this small little circle, and then everything outside of here is going to be the murder cane. So whether I got to explore as much as I wanted to, it doesn't matter. So now I have to fight the boss. And it's random where the murder cane will spawn. So every time you do this, you can't hit every loot room. I guess that's what inspires you to keep coming back. So let's see. So the boss I'm about to fight, he has 3 bars, shield, armor, and health. So it's like extremely crucial to have a gun that can hit all of those elements. Let's see. anything with shock? Well, crap, I don't have a shotgun. Oh well. And looks like, and I never picked up a good artifact. Ugh.
Sure knows how to stop shrinking at regular intervals.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Come on, Fishman!
Heavyweight harder.
Unbelievable!
And of course, he comes in with abs.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Look at that, the maggot.
Alright, see if the boring gun is any good here. Okay, it's not bad.
Want me to win this thing all by myself?
Stop moving. Shit. Oh man. Okay, so normally it does it rarely goes this smoothly. I mean, I had amazing guns for this. But Heavyweight Harker always drops an arms race unique legendary. But he dropped 3 things. So we got Dark Army. Ugh. I hate that anointment. But another operator. Ooh. And Hotfoot Teddy. Well, I don't think, because the way this gun works, I don't think you can get critical hits with this, so... So I didn't really get anything good. Well, like I said, that's what keeps people coming back to arms race. But kind of interesting note is that, so scattered throughout the map, and after you beat the boss, there's these things. These kind of locker thingies. You put whatever gear you like, you put them in this, and it's instantly sent back to your bank. If you don't, everything that you have here will not be saved. And also, anything that drops from here will not show up in your lost loot bin back on Sanctuary. But yeah, that's arms race. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, if you get great guns, like I just did. I mean, I do not always get legendaries, or at least legendaries I can readily use with an arms race like all the time. I mean, that was pretty lucky that I got such a good gun. I was able to wreck shit with it. Oh, let's see. Oh, you're a follower. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm kind of new to this whole Twitch thing. I figure I play a lot of video games, why not do it in front of an audience? But I'm still trying to figure out what recording stuff to use, microphone, and I just need to get a better camera, because right now I'm using the camera off of my laptop, so that's probably why I don't look so good to begin with. But I figure all these, there are so many people who are doing Twitch, I figure they've figured this out, I guess I can figure this out too. But, yeah, so I got a couple of Tizzies. Mr. Guy. There's a U-Rad. And I have a couple of others on my Moe's and Flak. But there's a triple damage variant of the Tizzy. That's what I want. I mean, yeah, I'll go through your ammo 3 times as fast, but I don't know, that still sounds pretty awesome to me. Let's see, I don't think I've tried out this one. And then I do believe I have a double damage Monarch. I'm just gonna try it on Zane. Dictator. Huh. Well, I thought I did. Must be on my Moe's. Oh well. Yeah, unfortunately the Dictator is worthless now thanks to the Monarch. Let's see. I guess I'll ditch this Shreddifier. Unfortunately, it's not that good. Screw it. I'll go back to Maliwan. And we'll test out the Tizzy. So what point are you at in the game right now? You say you just hit 65? I just wonder if they're gonna increase the level cap any further. The level cap in this, the level cap in this game used to be 50. So, Tizzy, pistol damage. I don't want to use a Deathless. Damn it. Well, I think I'll just keep using this artifact because I want the magazine size. I like the accuracy. We'll just stick with that. I definitely like the way this gun works. I know with Zane you can fire it like crazy fast. He hit Mayhem 10, yeah. God, this gun fires fast. Yeah, I remember when they released Mayhem 2.0, like I really had to ease myself into Mayhem because I think I started at Mayhem 2, and then as my gear got better I'd work up to like 4 and 5 and 6, etc. But yeah, if you don't have the gear, like Mayhem 10 feels awful. Although they just made Mayhem level 11 where like you don't have modifiers, which I will say is kind of nice. But it just halves like the EXP, the money, Iridium, and your chance at getting high quality loot. Like it cuts it all in half. But if you're tired of dealing with modifiers, I mean, it's a good way to go. But these are the modifiers that I'm okay with using. And so I think, like, it's to the point where modifiers don't really bother me. Alright, let's see how well this Tizzy works. Oh, shit.
See that?
Shit, this weapon's strong.
Didn't anyone teach you how to fight?
I'll just stick at him and be disintegrated. Yeah, look, I'm already at less than half of pistol ammo already. Alright, we'll use the plasma coil. Man, so like, yeah, I do like the tizzy, but geez, I mean, yeah, I'm already at 0 pistol ammo already. Ugh.
Did that one have a bounty? No? You sure? Got any more for the meat grinder? This'll be just for the crack.
It is now. Before this, I was using the flipper, which comes from the same DLC as the light show. I liked the flipper a lot, but this thing feels like the flipper on friggin' steroids. I mean, oh my god. Yeah, I think a lot of people in the Borderlands community are saying that this is like the best SMG to use now. But yeah, this gun's fucking powerful. It kind of fires. It kind of has like this weird kind of burst fire gimmick to it, but it's pretty powerful. Yep. Yeah, flipper is still a good SMG.
Let me introduce you to my gun.
Every once in a while, I'll try and refarm it just so I can get like the anointment I want, the anointment and the elements that I want for it. But I mean, this gun just kills a lot faster though. Fire that. That's a crap shield though. Friend bot. No. Up high, Leo. Leo wants to be on the stream. Boy, that's a piece of crap. I'd like to know how I died. There we go. What? That was fast.
Finger's getting tired over here.
I like how its shield is still up. What the hell?
This can't be how you saw this going.
Sonic Mania. It's been a while since I played Sonic Mania. I love me like the classic Sonic games, like from the Genesis era. Let's see. Final Fantasy, of course. Final Fantasy VII, not the remake. I love the original. There are many first-person shooters that I like, except Call of Duty. I can't play Call of Duty. I do not like the realistic first-person shooters. I like the shooters where I have to unload an entire clip into an enemy to kill them. A lot of RPGs, although what comes to mind is like the games I have for my PS4. I liked Detroit Become Human. I thought that was a very interesting game. A very gorgeous looking game too. Horizon Zero Dawn, that game is amazing. That's a beautiful looking game and also very fun to play. Metal Gear Solid. I love my Metal Gear Solid games. Those are so good. Although I did not like Metal Gear Solid 5. I thought that game was just plain stupid. And I don't particularly care for anything by Hideo Kojima now. I feel like I've gotten off of the Hideo Kojima hype train. So I'll just play the classic Metal Gears and leave it at that. But Soul Calibur, that's another favorite game of mine. Soul Calibur 2 specifically. And I also have I did get Mortal Kombat 11 for PS4. That game's pretty good. I'm not that good at it though. I mean, I just got it because there's a lot of nostalgia in it. And I think I was kind of overdue for like a brand new game anyway, so I figured, man, why not? Whip out the Valkyries again.
Man about town!
Behold your judgment!
And you're dead! Fancy that! I live for
Ah.
this! This one! Right murderous!
Right, your unholy heart!
Out of juice!
Come on. Bam.
That was the first time this week 3 angry ladies tried to throw me out.
Those were advanced mechs, but we're after something bigger. Keep going.
It was easy. Expert, no. What the hell's shooting? Oh, my dual shock's low. Ah. Oh, we may have to wrap this up. I think I can make it. Wait, no? Damage? No. Oh, frozen assumption. No. No. All these crappy drops. What the hell?
They played us like a damn fiddle!
Ow. No. Alright. Let's say, and the favorite games that you have. What about you? So let's change this up. Best music track in the whole game right here. Madden, Watchdog, Assassin's Creed. I never got into the Assassin's Creed games. I just feel like they're a dime a dozen at this point. It's like every year they're pumping one out. And I hate to say it, but it's been a long time since I've played a Grand Theft Auto game. Grand Theft Auto are they up to? Aren't they up to 5 right now?
Did that one have a bounty? No. Sure.
We're moving. Come on. Lucian's call. But, oh. That's a bad anointment. God damn it.
I'll kill you.
That monster is mine. You have escaped, monster. Covering fire now. Cover me. He has bigger magic.
Deathbringer is also my nickname.
CPU is good, but the last game's GTA 5. Are you gonna get a PlayStation 5?
Opening up laser eye. Oh. Execute tailstop.exe.
If I could find one. So, I get they're still having a shortage of those? Damn.
Take that, you ganky knob.
I hate to say it, but like, I don't want a PlayStation 5. I mean, there's
Line
nothing about it that really makes me want one. I mean, yeah, I could play Borderlands 3 on PlayStation 5, but I don't know. I'm just a big believer in that when a new console comes out, you have an amazing game to launch with it. And I feel like that's always been the case. Like with classic Xbox, there was Halo. I mean, that was the reason to get an Xbox. And then after that, I felt like a lot of these developers just came up with really poor launch titles. I remember when the 360 came out, that was not a console I waited for. When 360 came out, there weren't any games for it that I particularly wanted. And when PlayStation 3 came out, I can't think of anything that was really good for it.
Checks, let me know.
I do know that Metal Gear Solid 4 was what saved the PlayStation 3, though. if anything, I'm probably gonna wait until the price drops with PlayStation 5, but I mean, they made a PS4 Pro, so what do you want to bet they're gonna make like a PS5 Pro or Ultimate or whatever they're gonna call it? I don't even know how much a PS5 is right now. I mean, it's probably like 500-600 somewhere around there. Alright, let's kill Wotan again.
Gah!
400 to 500. If it doesn't get scalped first.
Now that is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Fancy that! Need a charge! Out the mouth!
Oh, that was easy.
What's the monkey get? How's that for a takedown, you angry metal end table?
Brilliant work, Vault Hunter. That ass kicking will make Maliwan think twice before they come at us again.
We are the future, but in a cool way.
Get out of here. I killed your boss. Who cares what you think?
Your parents shall be ashamed of you.
Yay. Oh, always gun damage. Crap we got. Raging Bear. Like those stats. Shred of Fire, but bad anointment, and it's not a double damage. Ugh. Berserker, no. Blocker. Smoking, calorie burning rocketeer, no. Well, that's a bunch of crap. And last pile. What's it gonna be? It says eruption. I don't like that anointment. TK's wave is awful. Icebreaker deathless. Shock of damage, open down speed. Sure, why not? Well, I think that's it. Well, I think that'll do it for the stream. My controller's gonna die anyway. And it's 1:30 a.m. And I believe I gotta work tonight. I think that'll wrap it up. Hey man, thanks for the view, thanks for watching, and thanks for the follow. But Yeah, this was fun. Feel free to come back anytime. Take care, man.